Can investing on AMD RX 6000 series help you save electricity? Is Apple getting rotten? Don't go anywhere, this is MLM. Ready or not, AMD's next generation graphics card RX 6000 series aka Big Navi will be unveiled on October 28th, which is this coming Wednesday. As we get closer to the big day, Igor's lab published a few estimated number of power consumption for Big Navi cards and they don't look too bad, so take a look for yourself. For the Navi 21 XT GPU that will presumably be used on the RX 6900 XT, the GPU itself and the VRAM will likely consume around 235 watts. That is what we heard from multiple leaks recently, but that is not the entire story. According to Igor's lab, the previous leaks did not factor in other components on the card such as MOSFET and the cooler. A more realistic total board power draw as calculated by Igor's lab is around 320 watts. This is similar to the RTX 3080 which also has a 320 watt TDP. Based on the leaks, the RX 6900 XT is probably going to be on par with RTX 3080 in terms of performance lah. So I guess when it comes to power efficiency, it is not going to be as impressive as we first thought. But that's just the official numbers for the reference design. For custom AIB overclock cards, the number might even increase to around 355 watts as the power limit for the GPU chip will be raised from 235 watts to 270 watts. Seems like it is still a tough fight for AMD when it comes to power draw, and now we wait for the performance numbers. On top of that, it seems like AMD is not taking the launch lightly. To fight against bots and scalpers, they sent out guidelines to partners and retailers to make sure that us, enthusiasts and gamers will be able to purchase the RX 6000 series and Ryzen 5000 series products. What you're seeing now is the full letter that was reportedly sent out by AMD. If you're still waiting on a Big Navi before you make the purchase haul, be sure to come back next Monday for the full breakdown. After Apple's announcement for iPhone 12 Pro on October 13th, many fans were left with mixed feelings. No doubt the iPhone 12 Pro is such a capable device, but it just isn't as capable as the Note 20 Ultra lah. The iPhone 12 Pro will come with 5G, 12MP ultra-wide, wide and telephoto cameras, as well as a 6.1-inch HDR display and the new A14 Bionic chip. And here's more. However, what is shocking is Apple's initiative to save the planet by removing the power adapter and earphones. Wow! Apparently, many users don't use their new power adapter because they have their old ones. Wow! And more people are moving to wireless solutions, so no need earphones. Wow! But here's the catch. Apple Malaysia's website states that the box will only include an iPhone and a USB-C to Lightning cable. Customers are advised to use their current Apple power adapter and headphones or purchase them separately. However, the new iPhones don't even come with the same USB to Lightning cable that many iPhone users have at home. And if you don't have a USB-C power brick at home, then your new cable will most probably be useless unless you purchase a separate power brick for 99 ringgit. And what a coincidence for Apple to introduce the new wireless charger during the keynote event, which costs around 179 ringgit. Save the planet or daylight robbery, you guys decide. A lot of people are not happy with this news, which is why Apple's stock went down by 4%, causing a loss of 81 billion in their market capitalization. Since the release of iOS 14, iOS users are enjoying a feature that are widely enjoyed by Android users: icons customization. But will you just take a look at the hassle? Exactly, I also wanted to customize my iPhone but then there were so many steps, so I gave up after 5 minutes. But here's what is new. David Bernard, a developer at Revenue Cat, developed Launch Center Pro, a tool that allows iOS users to make custom icons that work just like regular apps without routing through Apple's Shortcuts app. Icons can be installed in batches, so you can add custom icons to your favorite apps in one go. Icons can also be imported from your existing photos in your phone library or icons packs. The only downside is that this tool only works with third-party apps. Apple's own apps will still have to route through Apple's Shortcuts. This app is totally free to download, but to access to many of its core features, you may choose to subscribe monthly for $14.99 USD per year, or choose to pay one-time lifetime purchase for $24.99 USD. Lifetime access includes a bonus feature for you to design your own custom icon. 1. Or if you are hashtag Bangsawan, you can purchase the lifetime bundle for $74.99 USD, which permanently unlocks all current and future features. Rainbow Six Siege is an online tactical shooter game developed by Ubisoft and released worldwide for Microsoft Windows, PS4, and Xbox One in 2015. But if you're an R6 fan, you already know that. On October 18, Xbox Game Pass posted this picture. Look at that. Hint. We already know since May this year that Ubisoft intends to make this game playable on both PS5 and Xbox Series X/S. So adding the game to Xbox Game Pass could mean that a whole new crop of players will be joining the game for the new generation. R6 will target 4K resolution on Xbox Series X and PS5 at 120 FPS once available, with RX providing a seamless upgrade path between consoles. Ubisoft promises cross-generation progression. The migration allows users to bring forward player data to the latest versions of their consoles. On October 22nd, the game finally arrived on Xbox Game Pass, and those with Xbox Game Pass Ultimate got to enjoy the game using cloud gaming on their Android devices as well. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is priced at $14.99 USD a month, and if you are a member, you can get up to 10% off when you purchase in-game items, including the Year 5 Pass to unlock new operators, renown boosts, and more. Any R6 fans here? Do you think there will be more R6 fans on Xbox Series S/X or the PS5? Let us know in the comments down below. Okay, Android users, YouTube has an update, but it's more like a downgrade than an update if you ask me. With this update, you are no longer able to skip forward by double tapping on the progress bar, and videos will be playing at 480p as its default resolution. But why? Well, apparently Android users are very blurred because whenever you want to enter full screen, right, they mistakenly tap at the end of the progress bar to enter full screen. So now, Android users can only fast forward or go back to the previous scenes by dragging the red dot. Well, as for the new default resolution, this is to ensure a balanced, healthy data consumption rate, regardless whether you are using cellular or Wi-Fi. This update also introduces 3 resolution settings: high, data saver, and auto. Since there wasn't much announcement or coverage on these updates, a lot of users assumed these updates were bugs, and that is why you can see a lot of complaints surfacing online. Next, comments time. Yeah. Andrew Williams, what a great way to start the week. That's right, MLM, and then logins with Michelle, no Monday blues. Wee Senpai, new Navi will be a disaster. The design just looks like an older Gen RTX 2000 series. The performance will be between RTX 3070 and 3080 with maybe lower prices. What do you mean by a disaster though? Is that a good thing or a bad thing? As well, Razman, I'm going to go to Sony Malaysia and spam them with messages just asking for them to review a unit of Xperia 1 Mark II for you guys. Anyway, stay safe guys. Wow, you sound like a true bangsawan. If you can actually help us get a unit of Xperia 1 Mark II, that would be great. And don't forget to share our videos to them also while you're at it, okay? Ashraf Izaham, looks like 5 series will be conquering the gaming section. Cries in 3 series. Wow bro, this depends on what game you want to play, okay? Like for me, I only play CSGO, sometimes Valorant, and I'm still using a very old card from 2014. Really, Ashraf, Miss Michelle looks like Mulan, the more Mulan self. Who is that girl I see staring straight back at me? Jin Junwoo, wow, back to the room, MLM. Yeah lor, what to do because now so dangerous to go out, huh? So guys, please be smart. Jackie White type, PewDiePie gaming chair only sells at $399 USD. Okay, I did go online, Google, and did some research. They look very hashtag bangsawan, but they also look like those high-end Lala Zai gaming chair. So I don't think I'll be getting them. So I guess that is all from me today. And how do you guys like my new hairstyle? It is very short, I know. And if you are friends with me on Facebook, you must have seen this post already where I say I had this similar hairstyle before and I cried like a baby. Well, I actually feel like cutting it shorter, like a very guy tomboyish hairstyle. But what do you guys think? Should I or should I just leave it as it is? Everybody stay safe and wear your mask and social distance all times, okay? See you guys next time. Julie said bye-bye. Bye!